Hey guys, this is Sean from SeanWithIt.com, and in this video we are going to do a benchmarking test comparison between HTC U11 and Huawei Mate 9 smartphones. HTC U11 comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, Adreno 540 GPU, 4GB of RAM, and Android 7.1 OS. Huawei Mate 9, it comes with Green 960 processor, Mali G71 GPU, 4GB of RAM, and Android 7 OS. So let's start our benchmarking test and let's see that which device is going to perform better and how much all of these hardware specs are going to contribute. So the benchmarking applications we got today here, they are Antutu benchmarking, Basemark OS 2, Basemark X, Quadrant Standard, and Geekbench 4. And out of these 5 we have already performed 4 of the tests, so just to save your time, and the 5th one we will do right here in front of you. So here we go. So the first benchmarking application is the Antutu benchmarking. It is one of the most popular benchmarking tests, and you can have a look on the scores here. Huawei Mate 9 scored 128,244 and HTC U11 scored 178,999. So HTC U11 is scoring 50,000 more than Huawei Mate 9. So in this test, as you can see, the winner is HTC U11 because the difference is very much in terms of a score, as we can see here. Let's go back, let's have a look on Basemark OS 2. Let's have a look on the results. Okay, so Huawei Mate 9 scored 2,936 and HTC U11 scored 3,124. So you can see that once again the overall performance of HTC U11 is better with respect to Huawei Mate 9. And if you have a look on the individual test scores, you can see that in memory test and the web browsing test, the performance of Huawei Mate 9 is better. But when it comes to GPU performance, in the graphics test and the system, the performance of U11 is better, and because of these two tests, the overall score is more than Huawei Mate 9, and that's why the winner is HTC U11 once again in this test as well. So let's go back and let's have a look on the third test, that's Basemark X. It is a gaming benchmarking test and it gives the idea about the GPU capability of the device. So Huawei Mate 9 scored 44,182 and HTC U11 scored 44,750. So you can see that it's pretty much tied because both of these devices, they scored pretty much same. But if we are going to talk about the exact score, once again the performance of HTC U11 is slightly better with respect to Huawei Mate 9, and that's why the winner is HTC U11 once again. But we can consider it as a tie because the difference between the difference in the score is very less between these two devices. But still the winner is HTC U11 with slight margin. The next test is Geekbench 4 here. So this test is divided in two parts, CPU and compute. So we have performed this test as well, so let's have a look on the scores directly. First, the CPU test. So for the single core, HTC U11 scored 1,916 and Huawei Mate 9 scored 1,946. So as you can see that for single core testing, the performance of Huawei Mate 9 is better. And if you're talking about the multi-core, Huawei Mate 9 scored 6,314 and HTC U11 scored 6,471. So once again the difference is not much in this test as well in terms of a score, but performance of U11 is better with respect to Mate 9 in multi-core. So we can say once again that this is tie because in one test the winner is Huawei Mate 9 and in one test the winner is U11, and the difference is not much in scores for both these two tests. So let's go back and let's have a look on the third test, on the compute one, and here we go. So you can see the difference is huge this time. HTC U11 scored 8007 and Huawei Mate 9 it scored 3413. So HTC U11 is scoring more than twice of Huawei Mate 9 and it makes it the winner in this test, as you can see, because the performance is much better than the Huawei Mate 9. So out of these four tests we can say that in nearly every test the performance of HTC U11 is slightly better. And the next test is quadrant standard that we will do here right in front of you. So here we go. So the tests are over now. Let's have a look on the scores. So Huawei Mate 9 scored 40,659 and HTC U11 scored 43,912. That's nearly 44,000. So even though the difference is not so much, but once again in quadrant standard test as well, the winner is HTC U11. So we can see that both of these devices, they are great devices and they are performing brilliantly in all of these benchmarking tests. And in all of these tests the difference in the benchmarking score is not much, but still HTC U11 performed a bit better with respect to Huawei Mate 9, and because of that it is the winner in this benchmarking test comparison video here. So thanks for watching the video friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks, and hands-on reviews like this. Have a nice day.